When you're just starting out wanting to make money online, there's a million things you can choose from. There's a million options. There's a million different roads. But you do need some foundational skills, and it took me forever to learn them. When I was young, my mom taught me a simple prayer that I didn't realize would shape the entirety of my life. It was to be placed in the path of those who needed help. For years, I thought that meant helping in small, everyday ways. But recently, I came to the deeper realization that lifelong prayer was the catalyst for every hardship I've ever faced. Each struggle, each loss was shaping me, preparing me to help others in a bigger way. It's been a journey of learning resilience, empathy, and strength, but now I'm here to share those stories to help others find hope in their darkest moments, and to show that even the hardest trials can lead us to our deeper purpose. I'm your host, Caitlin, and I cannot tell you how much it means to me that you are joining me for episode 5 of your Breakthrough podcast. It took me forever to figure out how to get it right, so I put together your Breakthrough Kickstarter to walk you through these very simple steps in a 30-day process, because you can't digest all that information in a 30-hour course and get to where you want to go as quick as you want to get there if you're working, if you're a busy parent, if you are, you have a million things going on. So to take this 4 weeks with me, teaching you these simple things in order, in the proper order, and in the most simple way possible, is going to help you get to your first dollar faster. We have to have real understanding of what's possible, and what's possible is you can quit your job. What's possible is you can pay off all your debt and travel and spend all your time with your family. But it's not these flashy, crazy income claims that you're seeing people make. And I think there was kind of a gold rush with master resale rights and the people that were super ambitious and naturally good at it. But that's kind of dying, and it takes actually learning some skills, some core skills to, collect the payments that you're going to be receiving, to tell the story of why you have a solution, to post the right way so that the algorithm picks up your content. There's so many things. And when I first got started, I didn't know what to do to collect payments. I didn't know what a sales funnel was. I didn't know what a landing page would do for me. I thought I had to build a giant website from scratch. And turns out, in the digital age, you don't need a giant website to house all your things that you're doing, which was a huge relief to me because I'm terrible on a computer. But I had all these options. First, I tried Aweber, expensive. Then I tried System.io, which I actually still do have a funnel running on System.io because you can use it for free. But it was difficult to learn for me, and I'm handicapped on a computer. So figuring out that I was wasting so much time and energy and headache, I swear my neighbors thought I had some person in here I was fighting with constantly while I was building this, and it was just myself. You don't have to go through all that when you have someone who's been through it first. Working through all these systems was crazy, but when I finally found StanStore, I'm actually moving away from StanStore, but with a more simple system, it made everything so much easier because there are systems out there that will do your email marketing, do your sales funnel, do your sales, do your payment capture, all of that in one tiny program. And I didn't know that before. I didn't know that I didn't have to build each of those things independently. So that's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn these simple ways to do all of those little things for you so that you can spend your time actually talking to the people that you're trying to help. When I first got started, I made 128 pieces of content before anything landed. And that's pretty typical. I mean, you're supposed to be posting, they say, 2 or 3 times a day to be consistent and catch the algorithm's attention, catch the attention of the people that you're trying to speak to. If you don't show up every day, no one's going to know you exist. And there's simple ways to batch content, simple ways. I like to teach the rule of 3. You can create one piece of content, but then speak about it on a meme reel or a carousel post. You could do a long form content where you talk about it and then have a small caption. And then you could just do short form content where you give a lot of value in your caption. That way people can read about it. Everyone digests the content that they like to consume differently. So if you're taking one idea and breaking that into 3 different forms of content, it makes it a lot more simple and a lot more doable, a lot less overwhelming when you can just take one idea and make it into 3. I went through a phase where I was just really, really beta testing. I wasn't making any money yet. I had been just throwing spaghetti at the wall. And so I started making different kinds of content to really see what was going to work. I made, I'd see people posting a pretty picture in the background with so much text on the screen, posted 3 of those. Towards the end, when I finally started to get some momentum and my audience finally trusted me, it's because I was trying to speak to one person now, and I was speaking to myself. I showed my audience every single day what I was learning, how I was failing. I would talk about the struggles. I would talk about the successes. And by the time I finally had a piece of content that landed so that a lot more people could see me, not just the people who were, the few hundred that were following before, they could go back and see all those struggles. They could go back and see the story. And it made me a lot more trustworthy because people don't want to just see the perfect ending. People need to see the story and the struggle all along the way. And that makes it a lot more relatable. I think that people are getting more and more sick of the manicured, perfect, faceless content that just shows the flashy cars and the income claims. They want to see how to get there. They want to see the struggle that it took to get there. I was just trying to build clients for my brow business, but once I got into the digital space, I was like, this is insane, and I got super passionate about it. So I just started teaching people what I was learning, and all of a sudden that became how to make money online. I initially set out, I was going to try to build a microblading course. So instead of doing in-person microblading training, I could send that out digitally and have that working for me on the back end. And while I was really good at that, I found out I was so much more passionate about teaching people how to do this than I was about teaching people how to do eyebrows. So nailing your niche needs to be something that you care about. Was I good at eyebrows? I was, and sometimes that's going to be your niche at first, but having something that you're passionate about makes it a whole lot easier because you can talk about it on repeat every day, and people feel your passion, and that's when they come to you, and that's when you become the authority in that niche. Finding something simple that you know about and that you're passionate about is enough to start making an income online through a digital product, through affiliate marketing. Once you have the simple things down, like how to create content, how to bring in an audience, how to collect the payments that you're hoping to bring in, and how to nurture them through an email list, super simple things. You can turn anything that you're passionate about, anything that you love, into your income online. And that is what I'm showing you in this Kickstart guide. Your Breakthrough Kickstarter is designed to teach you all the basics and get you there within a month. This is your first step. This is your platform and your launch pad to all your future success. I put all of that into this with so much love so you can see how simple it can be to make your first dollar online. Simple systems, your passion, and a little bit of effort can change your life. It's launching December 26th, and I could not be more excited to give you guys all of my knowledge and everything I learned to get me here in a simple 30-day program. I want you to be on the VIP list to get a special discount. So if you comment Kickstarter 25 on any of the platforms that you're seeing me on, I will definitely get you on that list and give you a discount so that you can get there faster. Thank you for joining me on Your Breakthrough Podcast. Remember, your story has the power to change your life and inspire others. Don't settle for anything less than the good life that's meant for you. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a review so we can keep the momentum going. Keep at it until your journey is your biggest triumph. Until next time.